It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey there, welcome to You Don't Know Jack. I'm Schmitty, and this is the best thing you could think of to do by yourself. You gotta try using a little imagination, okay? You should probably understand this right from the get-go. Just because I'm taking time out to play with you does not mean we're best friends now, okay?
One.
This category is Better Luck Next Time. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. Nope, it ain't no joke. It's the Hoaxes episode. You know, hoaxes. When little pranksters invent their own truths. Kind of like that infamous grainy photo of the Loch Ness Monster. You remember, right? Well, considering what was used as the Loch Ness Monster's body in the infamous photograph, what would be a more appropriate name for old Nessie? The Loch Ness Mongoose, the Loch Ness Hamburger Bun, the Loch Ness Toy Submarine, or the Loch Ness Sponge? The Loch Ness Monster's body was revealed to be a toy submarine. And in another hoax, the Loch Ness Monster's footprints turned out to be the footprints of a hippo, which means somewhere out there, a toy submarine walks the land on hippopotamus legs.
2.
The category's gonna be Cash in Your Chips, and this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Eyes forward, we're going. If characters from the TV show Mama's Family were to die in the same way that Mama Cass died, what would audiences see? Vinton having a heart attack, Aunt Fran overdosing on heroin, Naomi giving birth to John Lennon's child, or Mama choking on a ham sandwich? Oh, you big sucker! Mama Cass did not, in fact, choke on a ham sandwich. How does it feel to be misinformed, loser? Why didn't you pick this one? Contrary to popular rumors, Mama Cass died of a heart attack. Okay? Now you can relax and eat all the freaking ham sandwiches you want.
3.
I'm calling this one Sufferin' Succotash with a side of rice. I'm gonna make this one $1,000. Okay, imagine this crazy cartoon caper. In their latest Madcap misadventure, Sylvester the cat force feeds rice to Tweety. What will most likely happen to the poor widow songbird? He'll be unable to breathe. His stomach will explode. He'll vomit maggots or nothing. He'll be fine. No, bird stomachs don't explode when they eat rice. Now the jalapenos. What do you say we check out the right answer? Contrary to popular wedding belief, rice does not cause a bird's stomach to explode. You know, if that cat would just ask the damn granny to cook him up some chicken, we could put this whole cat-bird chase thing to rest.
4.
This one's called, If You Play It Backwards, It Sounds Like Crap. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Okay, free your mind. Considering the Beatles' song that contains the phrase, I buried Paul, where does Paul's body lie? Nowhere, man. With the Fool on the Hill, in Strawberry Fields Forever, or in a yellow submarine. Nowhere, man. Hey, don't give me that slacker attitude. You want to see what the smart money says? The fade out of Strawberry Fields Forever contains the phrase, I buried Paul. Either that or they're saying cranberry sauce. Cranberries, strawberries. They really had a thing for fruit, didn't they? Better get set. This one's a When Did Happen. Here's what happens. I show you an event like this. Then I list off 7 other events, like this one. For each one, you have to tell me if it happened before man first walked on the moon, after the moonwalk, or if it never happened at all. When the correct answer lights up, hit your buzzer and you get $1,000. Now, if you buzz in on a wrong answer, well, you'll lose $1,000 every time you're wrong. Hope you got all that. Let's do it. The name of this When Did Happen is My Dog Ate My Grandmother. Okay, for this one, we're gonna call upon the master of teenage hijinks, Ferris Bueller. I know, you've probably seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off 2 or 3 dozen times, right? Well then, remember this event? Ferris catches a foul ball at the Cubs game. Now, does this scene happen before Ferris catches that foul ball at Wrigley Field, after that, or does it never happen in the movie at all? do it. Okay, let's take a look at the damage. Not bad. Not exactly stellar. Let's see what that does for you. Okay, let's get on with the rest of the show, shall we?
6.
Coming at you. Got a package for you. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Okay, it's analogy time. See if you can finish off these comparisons. Hairdresser is to The Crying Game, as opera singer is to Godspell, M. Butterfly, Amadeus, or A Room with a View. Just like the hairdresser in The Crying Game, the opera singer in M. Butterfly is, well, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it already. Let's just say that, how should I put it? The woman is actually a man, you know? If you get my drift, huh?
7.
Up next, you may never shave again. You get it right, you get $2K. Hey, isn't it cute how at Christmas time all those little kids are always yanking off Santa's beard to show that he's a fake? What are they really up to, Considering the popular slang usage of the term, when those little kids try to pull off Santa's beard, what are they really trying to prove? That Santa's a drunk, that Santa's a miser, that Santa's gay, or that Santa doesn't exist. The kids on the street tell me that a beard is a person of the opposite sex with whom you hang out to cover the fact that you're gay. So don't expect Santa to be coming down the chimney in his red suit next year. He'll be sporting a little red velvet slingshot from International Mail. Say, Santa, is that for me?
8.
Here's a little something I call, girl, you know it's a hoax. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Pencils ready. Let's do it. What does the phrase Milli Vanilli mean in Turkish? Absolute truth, positive energy, lamb with yogurt sauce, or run-of-the-mill vanilla? Place your right hand on the Bible and repeat after me. Girl, do you know it's true, absolutely true, and nothing but true? Here's the one you didn't pick. Positive energy. But don't use that phrase when you're actually in Turkey. They'll assume you're a fan of the band or a new age freak, and either way, you'll get the tar beat out of you.
9.
The category is the Olsen Twins are at the bottom of this. How does $2,000 sound? And now, your question. Considering the rumors surrounding the movie 3 Men and a Baby, what would be a more appropriate title for the film? 3 Men, a Baby, and a Dead Boy. 3 Men and a Black Market Baby. 3 Men on Acid and a Baby. Or 3 Men, a Baby, and some hookers. The big rumor is that in one scene, you can see the ghost of a dead boy standing behind some curtains. Turns out it was just a reflection of the lone audience member.
10.
This category is the Napkin of Turin. $2,000 for a correct answer. All right, now who remembers that way back in the late 70s, a woman named Mrs. Mario Rubio saw Jesus on a tortilla? I'm betting that a lot of you do, seeing that over 8,000 people swarmed around her house when the news broke. But anyway, if Mrs. Rubio had rolled up the Jesus tortilla around chicken and cheese and then deep-fried it, what would she have been able to serve to the hungry masses? The Holy Flauta, the Blessed Empanada, the Sacred Tamale, or the Divine Gordita? Nah, an empanada is a turnover. You make those with Judas. What, too pious to make some cash on this one? Start with some delicious chicken, wrap it up in a tortilla, deep fry it if you'd like, and you've got yourself a flauta. Miraculously, that one holy flauta fed 8,004 people.
11.
The category's gonna be, what is this grunge you speak of? We're playing for $3,000 this time. Hey, did you ever hear about that article in the New York Times that was supposed to be a glossary of grunge lingo, but actually it was a fake? Which of the following is not a phrase that was passed off as grunge speak in the article Lexicon of Grunge, Breaking the Code? Cobain Brain, Lame Stain, Tom Tom Club, or Cobnobbler? Nope, supposedly Cobnobbler meant loser. hobnobbler. Let me show you what I would have picked. Megan Jasper, the woman who pulled the prank on the New York Times, never used the term Cobain brain, but she did try to pass off the word cool as a popular phrase with the kids. Cool. Who's she trying to kid? Well, this should be good. This one's a dis or dat. This dis or dat category is called What a Drag. Now, I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a real woman or a fake woman. As each one pops up in front of you there, if it's a real woman, press the square button. If it's a, fake woman, press the circle button. And if you don't know, press the triangle to skip it. I'll give you $1,000 for each right answer, but $1,000 is taken away for each incorrect answer or those you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds. You ready? And we're off. RuPaul, real or fake woman? Victor Victoria. Mrs. Doubtfire. The Kinks' Lola. Joan of Arc. Yentl. Last one, Tootsie. 6 out of 7, not too shabby. Let's look at your new score. Okay, you feel good? You feel strong? Let's try some more.
13.
I'm calling this one.
Yea, verily, the verisimilitude lieth yon.
And this one's going to be worth $3,000. Okay, you know how some people don't believe that William Shakespeare wrote all those plays, right? Well, who really wrote Shakespeare's plays, huh? The Disappearing Hitchhiker, the Government, Aliens, or Bigfoot? That's right, Shakespeare's plays were actually written by extraterrestrials.
Wait a minute, Schmitty?
What?
What are you talking about? Aliens didn't write Macbeth.
Oh, please, don't be so naive.
14.
This one's called Heinous Hoax or Human Habitrail. Get this one right, you get $1,000. Okay, time for a little true-false question. Hope you've been keeping up with the Hollywood rumor mill. That thing about you-know-who and the gerbil really happened. So what do you say? Is it true, false, true, but the rumor was exaggerated, or who? Of course it didn't happen! And he'll never know what he's missing. All right, I said too much. You're about to embark upon the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see 2 words that match. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard. Just remember this.
Remember the clue.
It's got to be a match that fits this clue. It's all based on a lie. No, really, that's your clue. Would I lie to you? some kind of machine! Let's check out your score! That does it! Player one, I couldn't have done a better job myself, because I wouldn't have played by myself. I would have found something else to do, you know? Now, but seriously, player one, and this isn't easy for me to say.
You don't know Jack!
Excellent. You have filled an empty slot on the high scoreboard. Enter your name. If you refuse to enter your name, I will be forced to choose one for you. You leave it up to me. I recall nincompoop is an upsetting nickname. If you are not averse to playing the game, please tell me, and I will arrange another game.
I gained 50 pounds in 2 weeks.
I feel large and in charge.
Watch out, people. Here I come. Chubba Bubba All Lard and Gravy Sports Drink is the easiest, most delicious way to put on those pounds.
I enjoy a cold Chubba Bubba in the morning, one in the late morning, one at noon, one at 2 o'clock or so, one at dinner, one at the late evening.
It's that easy.
Chug it down, America.
Chug, 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 chug.
Chubba Bubba All Lard and Gravy Sports Drink.
He was a general who would become a slave who would become a gladiator who would become a performance artist.
Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to do some of my art for you. I have things from inside that I would like the rest of the world to sort of understand. Wait, whoa, what? No, lions, no lions. I was not anticipating lions in my piece.
Prepare yourself for Gladiator, the artist. This time, his pain is on the inside.
GMFC introduces the Giganto, the ultimate sports utility vehicle.
Man, this is one smooth ride. I can drive over potholes, railroad tracks, foreign compact cars, homeless people sleeping on the street, and I don't even feel a thing. Not even remorse.
The new GMFC Giganto makes defensive driving a thing of the past.
I used to be more cautious when I took my kids to soccer practice, but since I drive the GMFC Giganto, I'm not so worried about paying attention when I drive. I can put on my lipstick, call the girls in my book club, catch a nap.
Safety of Giganto drivers is GMFC's #1 concern.
This car is safe for me and my family. I mean, it's one giant mother-freaking car.
With the added height of the GMFC Giganto, it's almost impossible to see the car surrounding you. Kind of makes you feel like you're the only one on the road, you know?
Think you can't afford to drive the GMFC Giganto? You can't afford not to. It's one giant mother-freaking car.
Everybody in clown shoes.
And now, the St. Joseph's Historically Inaccurate Boys Choir.
Genghis Khan was a merry old man, and a very hairy man was he. He invaded Alaska from the north and taught penguins how to speak Chinese. Oh, after the battle he was quite hungry, so he went to a KFC, where he ordered coleslaw, mashed potatoes, and chicken de rotisserie.
New player.